Hey everyone, I'm here with Bobby from GTS Distribution, and you've brought another game for us. What have we got here?
Well, this is Expedition Famous Explorers. This is a classic family game by Wolfgang Kramer. But what you see here is an updated version by 8th Summit. They've added a couple advanced rules, as well as some nicely redesigned components.
All right, well, tell me, what are we doing here? I'm guessing it has something to do with exploring, but go ahead.
A little bit. So, the players are helping to manage 3 expeditions that are going throughout the world. And along the way, we're meeting famous historical people, we're visiting wonderful places, and we're scoring wonderful victory points.
That's the part I like. Yeah, okay.
So each of the locations on the board corresponds to a card in the game. And what I'm going to do on my turn is I choose which expedition I want to advance, and I take the corresponding arrow and I add it to the end of that expedition.
So this isn't like, say, blue. This isn't your expedition. This is just one of the many expeditions of the 3 here that you can build on any of them.
Correct.
Okay.
So I decide I'm going to take a yellow arrow and I'm going to further the yellow expedition, and I'm going to go to the Congo River. I
have a feeling you want to do this because this is one of your markers here, right?
I do. See, I have the Congo River in my hand, right? And so that means when I've reach this destination, I can play that card, and I'm going to pick up my little token, and that's called an important destination, and that will score me 2 victory points instead of the normal 1.
Okay, because there's different ways you get to these destinations. You had an important one there. There's also, I guess, these are more public?
They're called public destinations, right? So anytime I lay an arrow that reaches one of the public destinations, I can, if it's on my turn, I can pick that up and I will score 1 point.
Oh, okay. Okay, excellent. Well, can I give this a shot?
Absolutely.
All right, I will take a yellow as well. So we've got a public one here. I will try to complete that. I can't get to it this turn, but I can maybe get myself on the way. So I will go like that.
Hey, nicely done. That is Lake Malawi, which I also happen to have in my hand. So I'm going to go ahead and just score another victory point.
Did you stack this before I got here? Is that possible?
No, it's just a very easy game to pick up.
Okay.
You're doing great.
Okay.
All right, so...
So you can score even when it's my turn, when I'm doing my thing. If I get to one of the destinations in your hand, then you're fine. You can claim it. Okay. So far we've been placing these arrows. They've been pointing at the gray circles, but we got some green and red. So what's that all about? There's some special effects there? We
do. So I was about to take my turn. I'm going to decide to continue the yellow expedition, and now I've come across a red dot. Red dot means I get a ticket.
Okay.
Tickets are very useful because when I spend tickets, and I can spend up to 2 on a turn, I can spend a ticket to add another arrow. I can spend a ticket to remove the last arrow on an expedition.
Okay.
Or I can buy things like Explorer or Event cards.
Okay, so cards over here.
Right, and the Explorer cards do different things at the end of the game. For example, one Explorer says you get extra points if you have the most number of yellow cards. Things of that nature.
Okay, so these are other ways to just edge out the points that you need to help you win.
More scoring options. Events are usually bad things, like food poisoning.
Okay, well, I'm going to place an arrow here. Let's see, I will go here. So I'm pointing at green, so can you tell me what I get to do now?
Well, as soon as you hit a green dot, you get to immediately place another arrow furthering one of the expeditions.
Does it have to be the yellow one again?
It could be any of the 3 expeditions.
Super, good, because I want to place blue this time. That's going to point here, which I have a card for.
Nicely done.
Now, as we're playing these and getting points, do we move the point tracker right away as we claim these points? Okay, so right now it looks like you're winning, but I'm sure all that could change if we were playing this for real.
Yeah, one of the great things about this game is it's very hard to tell who's going to come out in the end. Right. And that's where the Explorer cards come into play, and so it's really anybody's game, no matter how far along you are.
And it seems like, I mean, there's a few different options here, but this is something you probably break out with the family, right?
This is absolutely a family game or a gateway game if you're getting friends into the board gaming hobby. And it is educational too. All these cards have actual historical text about locations, famous people, certain expeditions that went horribly wrong.
That's a good point, right? Because there's a lot of text on here, but this isn't like extra rules you have to learn. This is additional things about the location, right? Is this game already available? Is this something people can pick up now if they're interested? Or?
It is, absolutely. 8th Summit is the one that publishes this game, and it's available, and it's a great family game.
Well, again, thank you very much, Bobby. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch and learn about this game as well.